actually go back to New York to my biological people. And, of course, after 2 or 3 years with them, that was just past thinking because I was happy where I was. And I don't imagine I would have gone back if I'd have had the chance. But even after I was grown, she had that horror.
I remember my mother hiding a letter one time from the Dr. Hoffman, wanted to know if I was happy and well cared for and all. And she put it up on top of a corner shelf, and it stayed up there, I guess, for 10 or 12 years.
When I got the letter that my mother had died, I just felt like the door had closed. I just walked out of the house, walked down the road. It was cotton picking time. Daddy said I could stay at the house. So I did, but I didn't cry. I just felt, well, it's the end of something. And there was always that hope that she would get better and I would get a letter, or maybe she would come. Somehow or other, I still had that hope.
Nobody can understand the loneliness that an orphan feels. It's a loneliness, you just don't know who you are, you don't know where you come from. So there's that with combination that if you could just only have known your biological mother, if you just could have seen her.
As far as I have been able to research my biological mother, never made an inquiry. You'd have thought maybe there'd have been a little ache in her heart to wonder whatever happened to me. And if I die, should be fortunate enough to go to heaven. And if I saw her in heaven, I guess I would speak and say, and extend a hand and say, my name is Lorraine and you're Marguerite, aren't you? I would not say, I am your daughter. I would leave that up there to her to put 2 and 2 together. And unless she had a comment, I believe I would walk on. Because the true mother and dad who loved me, cared for me in sickness and in health, were the ones that cared so much that they legally adopted me. They loved me, and they were my mother and my father, and I think they are the only 2 ones that should be called rightfully mother and father.
It hurt awfully bad being separated from my family. But as I got older and realized I would have never stood a chance if they had left me in that environment. I would have never gotten to do anything I was capable of. By them picking me up and moved me clear away from it, as bad as it was afterwards, I got a chance to do what I was capable of doing. Making something myself, being a good mother.
I think he looked on me as a father. I feel like he did, and my wife as a mother. And we went through life together. He has passed away, I think he's 72 years old. And I was always, and still am, glad that I did that. One thing, to take that boy and raise him.
This is the picture. This is the knickers and the high lace boots and the blouse that I wore on the train. And this is the picture I first had. I was 8½ then. I'd been with my parents for 6 months, and they dressed me up for the picture. My mother wanted it when I was all dressed up so she could show it to her relatives. She just wanted to show me off. My father couldn't wait till he could buy me my first pony. He just went all over the country trying to find a pony for me. He was very successful merchant. He owned a hardware store, the president of the bank, and he owned 2 farms. I never did work on a farm. He never asked me to. I never had a spanking. Never had a spanking of any kind or a correction. My dad would put me on his lap and say, I want you to be a good boy, and you made some mistakes today, and I want you to be a good citizen. And he never did spank me, but it got next to me, you know. Even he wanted to give me a good start. The kindness is what got next to me. He saved my life. I tried to live the life that Alvin Bobo wanted me to live. And I think I have.
The orphan train program was widely imitated. 40,000 children were sent to Catholic communities by a religious order, the Sisters of Charity. And organizations in Boston, Philadelphia, and Chicago relocated thousands more. When Charles Loring Brace died in 1890, he was acclaimed as the most influential child saver of the 19th century. But in the 20th century, America's vision of childhood was changing. The emphasis was shifting from the virtues of work to the benefits of play, from children's economic value to their emotional needs. On May 31st, 1929, the Children's Aid Society sent 3 boys to Sulphur Springs, Texas. It was the last of the orphan trains. Back when he began, Brace said, "When a child of the streets stands before you in rags, with tear-stained face, you cannot easily forget him. And yet you are perplexed what to do. The human soul is difficult to interfere with. You hesitate how far you should go."